Hi, welcome to my introduction to sidechain compression. I'm using the latest pre-release of Reaper as my DAW, and I'm also using a custom theme so it looks slightly different from the default interface. In this demo, I have two tracks. The first track is a MIDI recording. The second track is a bass track. The MIDI track records the timing and velocity of the keystrokes from my keyboard, but no sound is recorded. If I double-click the track, it opens the MIDI editor. These MIDI notes must be played through a synth or sampler or some device to create the sound you hear. In this case, it's being rendered through the Alchemy synth plug you see in here. The MIDI track has three plugins loaded. The first is the Alchemy synth that you've already seen. The second is the FabFilter Pro Q EQ. And the third is the Pro C compressor, also from FabFilter. In normal compression, the signal coming into the compressor is split. You'll see that in the illustration below. One of the copies goes to the digitally controlled amplifier, or DCA, and one goes through the level detector and gain control, which controls the DCA, so the level of compression correlates directly with the signal level. In sidechain compression, which you see up above, the signal controlling the DCA comes from another source. In this case, it'll be coming from the bass guitar track. I want the synth volume to diminish when the bass is played. To do that, you have to tell the compressor to get its signal from an external source. So I'll open the Expert panel, and I'll choose External in the sidechain module. Next, I have to provide that external signal. I go to the bass track, click the Send Receive control, and you can see that the track goes to the master parent send, which is the main bus of Reaper. I'll add another send, selecting MIDI as the target. You'll note I need to set the channels to 3 and 4, not 1 and 2. 3 and 4 are the side channel inputs for the compressor. Now when you play the recording, the synth part backs off as the guitar part plays, giving it space in the mix. Here's the MIDI track by itself. You can hear the effect of the compressor as the bass guitar triggers. The same is often done for bass and kick drum. Think of the pumping dubstep sound that's everywhere, or you can use this for voiceovers. If you use a fixed volume cut, it's called ducking. Thanks for joining me.